here in
Back
our
in the office.
which I love
What's up,
because
people?
I have control of what's
Are we
happening.
live? Are we live on all platforms? Terry Davy, first one on.
Yes,
Did
you
you
won.
win? Of course you won.
You're
You're here
already
with
here.
us.
That's right.
But thank you for joining us, Terry Davy.
All
Thank you.
right,
There's
Paul
Kyle
George,
Roberts,
Kyle.
Paul.
Happy
Nice to see you guys. Happy
Friday.
Friday. Sorry for the wacky show last week. I know it was crazy.
That was
I had
hard.
some problems. It's Van Timar, Cigar's Room, 1986 Altman. Nice to see Southside Her for me.
Woo! Hello,
What's up?
hello.
What is going on, everybody? Bobby Cigar Club. Look at that. Last week's winner, Dustin Michael. Happy Friday, buddy. All right, I like it. I see Trinidaddy, my side of the bar. I like it. People are starting to hop on.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, last week was a challenge.
I did not like that at all. That was hard.
Last week,
But we had a
Trinidaddy,
great time, right?
Ela. Yeah,
We had a great time at PCA.
it was a great time. Absolutely
I
a great
hope you
time.
guys have followed and seen all of our reels.
Yeah,
Okay.
did you guys get to see all the stuff we've been posting?
Missing
Mash fish. Coño,
Coño,
Southside. Thank you, bro. All right, Ron Lanetta, you did great, man. It was tough. Yes, Alpha Dog did make an appearance, Ron. Yeah, it was really tough to. We couldn't see screens, or nothing was working.
Nothing was working.
But thank you for saying that, Ron.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got.
All right, so this is your first time, right? Remember, smoking age only to be able to win.
U.S. or Canada?
U.S. or Canada. The first answer.
First
correct answer.
That always gets you every time. First correct answer wins.
That's right.
All right, so if this is your first time here, we will give you a question or two, and we'll give you hints so you can answer, and we'll get you to the answer. Captain Mike Rodriguez, John Darby, Cabinet. Oh, I do want to say something. We were at the show last week in PCA. A lot of people coming up to us talking about the show. We try to call out everybody here that comes on, but sometimes they get on too fast, and we don't get to see you. Wolf Life 305, nice to see you. Mike C, Ben Sinclair. We do try to Tim Big Ash. We try to call out everybody, but sometimes we don't get to them. But this guy last week at the show said, he said, "Oh, you always give it to your friends."
And that's not the case.
Crazy? No, all of you are friends. So anyway.
And by the way, this is what we're smoking today.
That's right. Underground
10. It's another week with Drew Estate.
That's right. Drew Estate month is still rolling on.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, you think we should get this going or what?
So, yeah. Well, we're smoking the Underground 10. Drew Estate Underground. They have the regular Underground, the Underground Shade, the Underground Sungrown, and the Underground 10. I chose to smoke the Underground 10. I think that tells you which one I like the most.
But well, this is the stuff we're giving, right?
But yeah,
we're
giving away all the stuff. So one of you will win this one. You get the pick, and one of you will win the backpack.
That's right.
All right.
Very cool stuff.
All right. So my name is Eric Calvino,
and I'm Yami Calvino,
and this is What's Up Live. That's right. All right, everybody, welcome. Right. Al Sosa, what's up? Al Sosa 78, Dan MCLX. Tim Big Ass says, "I just want my cover photo opportunity." You will get your cover photo opportunity, Tim. Just give it time. Just be patient. Tony Roberts, hello. Chris Darty. All right. We good? What's happening?
Oh, everybody. All right, you want to go on with
All right, so Undercrown. Again, today we're giving away Undercrown. We're smoking Undercrown. It's an Undercrown day. So with the colors and the crown and the stuff, has a very regal sort of feel to it, right? Very royal. And so Pedro Gomez, who out there knows Pedro Gomez? Thank you, Tony Roberts. Thank you, Eji Kumiega.
Pedrito.
Who out there knows Pedro Gomez? Pedro Gomez is like the factory spokesman for Drew Estate, for La Gran Fabrica Drew Estate. He was there when this brand was launched, right? So Pedro will factor in big in today's show. Dan MCLX, Feral Pig. Wait, you're just guessing already, Southside Hereford? You're just throwing out guesses? Nice.
No.
Nice, buddy.
No.
All right. So, yeah, Pedro and the royal element will...
Mike says he met him once.
There you go, Mike. See? So, that will love Pedro. Got to pick on him. So, Jimmy Burster, thank you. So, Pedro will factor into this game today.
Yep.
Right? So I asked Pedro yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, we know how the crown and the colors and the thing. I asked Pedro... Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the question?
That was my question.
That's your question? Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. It's you. It's you. It's you. Sorry about that.
So we asked Pedro yesterday.
Third Deadly, nice to see you, Third Deadly, man.
Hey!
We saw him in person at the show.
That's right. All right, so we asked Pedro yesterday if he could smoke a cigar with any monarch in history, who would it be?
All right, so any monarch.
Me.
Any monarch in history, who do you think Pedro would want to smoke a cigar with? This one's kind of an easy one. So, let's have it. Egal Cigars. Felix Mesa, what's up? Asteroids Ghost. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see Henry VIII. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Wait, the answers are slow, so if you throw out an answer right now, you may get it.
Oh, somebody got it.
Paul Dwyer, the man. Paul Dwyer, Napoleon.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be quick.
Congrats, Paul.
Cigar Instincts, that is a disgusting answer. Anyway.
So what would you like, Paul?
So Paul Dwyer, the man. You're a beast, dude. By the way, guys, everybody, Paul Dwyer on Instagram won it with Napoleon, okay? So Paul is going to choose which one of these.
I must be a friend.
That's right. Did you actually know that from him? My God. Anyway, that's incredible, Paul. You are.
So what do you want, Paul?
You are Hall of Fame in when stuff like this. Which one do you want, Paul? You want the Drew Estate backpack or the Undercrown
lighter,
ashtray and stuff?
The kit, not the backpack.
Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where did you see that? I didn't see it.
He got to see it before us. There it is.
Oh,
the
okay,
kit.
okay, the kit.
All right.
All right. That's done.
Now we're playing for this.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well done, Paul. Wow. That was quick, dude. I knew somebody would get it quickly.
Okay, I got to talk about it.
All right, so the Undercrown. So again, I told you the Undercrown was launched when Pedro was already at Drew Estate. One of the interesting things is I talked to Pedro about this yesterday. By the way, we did a story on Undercrown, and we talked to Pedro a lot in that piece. D, how can they find the story for Undercrown in the magazine?
Yes, they'll be able to see it on the copy of this show and also on the link in bio.
Okay, so in the link in bio, you'll be able to click on this entry, and you can follow if you're on Instagram, by the way. If you're on Instagram, you can, after the show, you can click on the link in bio, and it'll take you to the story if you want to read the story of Undercrown.
That was in
I think it was
2021.
Undercrown 10, yeah. So it was launched in 2011, and in 2021, we did
the story.
we did that story.
Steve Miller wrote it.
That's right. So, but anyway, so the brand, it was originally born on the show floor, right? I don't know if you guys know that story, but so they were making Liga Privada at the factory, and everybody in the factory loved Liga Privada, so they were smoking them all up. So they had to stop. Like, hey guys, you need to stop smoking Liga Privada. We don't have any more of these to ship out. Like we were running out. They were back ordered. So anyway, the rollers themselves and the factory team came up with the original blend for Undercrown as something that they could smoke. And then as people would as people would visit the factory, they'd be like, hey, what are these guys smoking? No, they're smoking this thing. So then people started to smoke it, started to like it, and
That's a cool story.
they turned it into a brand.
That's really cool.
10 years later, they came out with this puppy.
Yeah.
So
check it out.
So anyway, you can look for Drew Estate. Is it DrewEstateCigar.com?
DrewEstate.com.
DrewEstate.com. So go to DrewEstate.com. You can also check there what retailer near you carries it.
Yeah.
But they're available just about everywhere.
And it's social media again, Drew Estate.
Drew Estate Cigar and social media. So
follow Pedrito too. I mean, you can
follow Pedro. He's an awesome guy.
He is.
And if there's ever a Drew Estate event near you, I recommend you go. They're always good.
Very good.
There's always great swag like this. So anyway.
Yep. All right. So let's go to the
nice
second
to see
question.
you, Maddie 40, full from Queens. All right.
You guys are ready for the next question?
Are we ready?
Yes.
All right.
I am. Are you?
Let's do it.
All right. Go ahead.
This is on me?
Yeah.
So Pedro, when I first met him, I was in Esteli and I happened to stay over like the weekend. And I'm talking to Pedro and he says, hey, do you want to come play basketball? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, we play basketball. We have a little league here and we play basketball. Sure enough, I went and hung out with them. I didn't play because they had their own little league, but I hung out with them and Pedro loves basketball. He's a huge basketball fan. And so
I didn't know that.
I asked him yesterday, aside from Michael Jordan, right? Who would you have liked to have played basketball alongside? Not Michael Jordan, any other basketball player in history. And that's your question.
Start naming them.
Who, aside from Michael Jordan, who does Pedro wish he could have played alongside?
Hey, Ramon.
Kyle Roberts,
Hey.
Kobe. Razor in the house. Dwayne Wade, Steph Curry. Good answers, Kobe.
Kobe
Magic,
Bryant,
Bird,
LeBron.
Scotty. I like it. People are answering much faster now.
Good.
Magic, Shaq, Kobe. Nope.
Okay.
Dennis Rodman. Nope.
He never- okay, I'm gonna-
Whoa.
Want me to say one?
No, not yet. Look how many answers are just coming in right now. Coming in
Corey.
fast and furious. Reggie Miller, Paul Pierce, Karl
Larry
Malone,
Bird.
Wilt, Pistol Pete. Great answers.
Nice.
Great answers. Hakeem, the Dream. Nope.
Bird.
Patrick Ewing. Great answers. All right, now you can hit him.
All right. He never won an NBA final.
Never won a championship. This dude never won a Arroyo. Yeah, right. We played with Arroyo here.
My sister is on.
Kevin Garnett, Kukoc. Wow.
And
But Kukoc, I think, did win one. Bill Russell, Shaggy, Isaiah Thomas, also Kevin. No, keep going. Allen Iverson, third Delivery. Good answer.
I
Carmelo,
know that you're
Barkley,
paying for this backpack.
Ron Lanetto. Ron Lanetto just got it.
Ooh.
Ron Lanetto. Well done, sir.
Wow, that was pretty good. All right,
That
so
was awesome.
much for these papers. Woo! I didn't need to give any hints today.
What was the answer?
That was great. The answer was Sean Kemp. Ron Lanetto on Facebook got it. Well done, sir.
He's won before, no?
He has won once before, I think.
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So,
All
the
right.
right answer, Sean Kemp, the Rain Man. You know what? We had a bunch of different questions. We had, yeah, sorry, Bobby. Hey, Bobby, but you won last week.
That's right, and it's on the way.
Sisters in Smoke, what's up? So anyway, we had a bunch of different questions for Pedro, and he answered several of them that were really good answers to play the game. But we chose the Sean Kemp because his nickname was the Rain Man, but spelled like rain, like the reign of a king. And so we thought that it was fitting for.
Very nice.
So Ron Lanetto says that Sean Kemp was his favorite as a kid. So Ron, you're from up there, Pacific Northwest. That's your hood.
That's cool. All right, well.
He was the king of the dunk, man. That guy was incredibly athletic. All right, so anyway, thank you guys. Have a great weekend. Candy Thursday.
Happy Easter for all you guys.
Happy Easter if you celebrate Easter.
Yes.
Listen, don't forget, like, follow, subscribe, do all that stuff to help us out.
Yes, and see you next Friday at 3.
That's right. It'll be Ivan and Nikki.
Ivan and Nick, you'll be traveling to Ohio. I am traveling to Texas. Cigar Festival. Are any of you guys going there? If not,
Cigar Festival in Texas. That's right.
Yeah, Texas Cigar Festival.
All right, guys. That's all we got. My name is Eric Calvino.
And I'm Yami Calvino.
This has been Wake Stop Live.